Most people get this wrong about Earnin. They hear free cash advance app and assume there are absolutely no costs involved. But here's the truth no one tells you. In 2026, Earnin can still be used for free, but only if you understand how the app actually makes money and where optional fees start showing up. In this video, I'll break down exactly how Earnin works in 2026, what is still free, what can quietly cost you money, and whether it's actually better than apps like Dave, Bridget, or MoneyLion. And stick around, because later I'll show you the one feature that surprises most new users after they sign up. So first, let's answer the main question immediately. Yes, Earnin is still technically free to use in 2026. You can access paycheck advances without traditional interest charges and without mandatory subscription fees. That's the big reason millions of users still download it. But here's the problem. Free does not always mean completely cost-free in real life. Earnin uses a tip-based model. When you take an advance, the app asks if you want to leave a tip. You can choose $0 if you want. That part is true. Well, nobody forces you to pay a tip. For example, let's say Jake needs a $100 advance before payday because his car battery died unexpectedly. He opens Earnin, requests the money, and sees an option to leave a tip. He can choose $2, $5, or even $0. The advance still works either way. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many users feel pressured to tip because the app constantly reminds them that tips support the platform. So while it's optional, psychologically, some people still end up paying every time they borrow. And there's another thing most people miss. If you want instant transfers, that's where fees can appear. Standard transfers are usually free, but they may take 1 to 3 business days depending on your bank. If you need the money immediately, Earnin may charge an express transfer fee. This is where most people fail to compare apps correctly. They hear free advance, but then repeatedly pay fast funding charges every week. Imagine Alex borrows $80 every Friday and pays a $4 instant transfer fee each time. Over a month, that becomes around $16. Over a year, that's close to $200 just for speed. So, technically yes, Earnin can still be free. But your habits determine whether you actually pay anything. Now let's talk about how much you can borrow in 2026 because this changed the way many people use the app. Earnin typically offers advances starting small for new users. Many beginners only qualify for $50 to $100 initially. Over time, limits may increase depending on income patterns, bank activity, and repayment history. Some users can eventually access several $100s per pay period. But here's the catch. Your limit is heavily connected to direct deposit consistency and account behavior. In a minute, I'll explain the exact factors Earnin looks at before increasing your limit. And one of them catches many users completely off guard. First, you need to understand how Earnin decides whether you qualify at all. The app usually checks for recurring income deposits. That means paychecks from an employer, gig work deposits, or other steady income patterns. It also analyzes spending habits and account balance trends. If your bank account constantly goes negative, or if deposits look inconsistent, your limit may stay low or disappear temporarily. For example, John gets paid every 2 weeks through direct deposit. His account stays positive most of the month. He repays advances on time. Over several months, his Earnin limit gradually rises. Meanwhile, another user named Chris changes jobs often, receives irregular deposits, and overdrafts his account repeatedly. Even if Chris earns decent money, Earnin may still keep his limit small because the algorithm sees higher risk. But here's the good news. Earnin usually does not perform hard credit checks like traditional lenders. That's one reason people like it for short-term cash needs. Now here's where people start confusing Earnin with payday loans. Earnin is not structured exactly like a payday lender because there's no traditional APR interest attached to the advance itself. Instead, the company relies on optional tips and express transfer fees. However, critics argue that repeated tipping and instant transfer charges can still add up similarly to loan costs over time. And honestly, both sides have a point. If you use Earnin occasionally and avoid fast funding fees, the app can genuinely help during emergencies. But if you constantly borrow every paycheck cycle and always pay express fees, it becomes an expensive habit very quickly. This is where financial stress can quietly snowball. Now let's talk about one feature many users actually like in 2026. Balance Shield. Balance Shield is designed to help prevent overdrafts. If your account drops below a certain amount, Earnin may automatically send a small advance to help avoid overdraft charges from your bank. Sounds helpful, right? But here's the problem. Some users become too dependent on these automatic advances instead of fixing the real budgeting issue underneath. For example, Sarah keeps her account near zero every week. Balance Shield helps her avoid overdraft fees temporarily, but she still struggles because her spending never changes. The app solves symptoms, not the underlying cash flow problem. That doesn't make Earnin bad. It just means the app works best as a short-term tool, not a permanent financial strategy. Now let's compare Earnin to some competitors, because this matters a lot in 2026. Apps like Dave and Bridget often require monthly subscription fees. Earnin does not require that same type of mandatory membership for basic cash advances. That's a big advantage. But apps like Chime, MyPay, or Current sometimes offer larger advance limits for users with strong direct deposit histories. So depending on your income setup, another app could actually give you more borrowing power. And then, there's speed. Earnin's free transfer option can feel slow if you need money urgently. Some competitors now advertise near-instant transfers with lower fees or included memberships. This is why you should never choose a cash advance app based only on TikTok reviews or flashy ads. You need to compare the real costs over several months. Now let's answer a question viewers always ask. Is Earnin safe to connect to your bank account? Generally, Earnin uses bank-level encryption and secure financial connection systems similar to many fintech apps. Millions of users have connected accounts successfully. But here's something important. Any app connected to your checking account carries some level of privacy and security risk. That's true for budgeting apps, investing apps, and cash advance apps. So you should always use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and monitor account activity regularly. Now here's where it gets really important for new users. If you miss repayments or your paycheck doesn't arrive as expected, Earnin may reduce your future borrowing ability. Unlike traditional loans, the app usually pulls repayment automatically from your linked bank account. So if your account balance is already low, repayment timing can create extra stress. This is why many financial experts recommend treating Earnin like emergency support only, not extra spending money. Think about it this way. If you borrow from future paychecks every single month, eventually your next paycheck starts feeling smaller and smaller. That cycle becomes difficult to escape. But here's the upside. Used carefully, Earnin can genuinely help avoid overdraft fees, late utility bills, or expensive payday loans. For example, imagine Jake needs $80 for medication 3 days before payday. Instead of using a high-interest payday loan, he uses Earnin with no tip and standard transfer timing. In that situation, the app may save him money overall. Context matters. Now, let's talk about who should probably avoid Earnin completely. If your income is highly unstable, if your account constantly overdrafts, or if you already rely on multiple advance apps at the same time, Earnin may actually worsen financial pressure instead of helping. And yes, some people stack multiple apps together. They borrow from Earnin, then Dave, then Bridget, trying to cover previous repayments. That gets dangerous fast. This is where most people fail. They focus on immediate relief, but ignore long-term cash flow problems. So is Earnin still free in 2026? Technically, yes. You can absolutely use the app without mandatory interest charges or monthly subscription fees. If you avoid tips and wait for standard transfers, your cost can literally be zero. But in practice, many users still end up paying through optional tips and express transfer charges. So the real answer depends on how you use the platform. If you stay disciplined, borrow only when necessary, and avoid instant transfer fees whenever possible, Earnin can still be one of the cheaper paycheck advance apps available. But if you repeatedly rely on fast funding every week, the costs add up quickly. The smartest approach is to treat Earnin like a backup parachute, not part of your normal monthly budget. So, here's the bottom line. Earnin still works. It still offers interest-free paycheck advances. And yes, it can still be free, but understanding the hidden habits around tips and fast transfers is what separates smart users from frustrated users. If this video helped you understand how Earnin actually works in 2026, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with your experience using cash advance apps. And if you want to see which paycheck advance app gives the biggest limits with the lowest fees this year, check out the next video.